Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we're here with Fallout Tactics, an old game, I'll grant you, but one of my favorites. And what I wanted to do was actually, I was reminded recently, I was talking about this game with a friend from work, and I hadn't played the game in quite some time, and I was reminded of a time that I played this in college, which was actually oh geez, early 2000s, so over a decade ago. And I had made a character as a joke, um, who was just who I'd created him as um, a melee character. And I called him Tank here. And what I did was, well, I'll show you what I did with him. I kind of created him as a joke. My roommate and I were just messing around building guys, and I just wanted to see kind of what what kind of mileage I could get out of a a character who just ran up to people, just ran straight up to people, and just would just beat the crap out of them, and would rely on armor for damage reduction, and would primarily unarmed. So we'll use bare hands, brass knuckles, any of the power gloves, anything like that. Might go into melee weapons, and then I will also pick up sneak. But of course, I'm not gonna until later on. I've only got 3 intelligence here, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna have a lot of options for skills until later on. Um, let's see. So as always, can't save unless I'm in a bunker, but got to play as tough guy. Um, and I think you really have to play as tough guy if you're going to play Fallout Tactics, especially if you're going to play like this, because let's go with red. I want this guy to just kind of be loud. Um, can't make him bald, can you? Yeah, let's just get this guy kind of screaming at you. Um, and I want, this guy's going to be using drugs like crazy. So I'm going to go with chemical reliant here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick gifted, obviously because I need these stats. I want the strength, need the endurance, the agility, and the luck. I need those critical hits. But this is what we're going to go with. But anyway, you need the tough guy because you really have to get that extra experience to get the extra perks because you really need to get um, the toughness perks. You really have to get the damage resistance completely maxed out um, because for the most part, what I plan on doing with this character, and might not really be able to do it. Um, might not really be able to do it so much early in the game, just because just starting out at level 1, and just have leather armor. So you might not be able to completely solo it from the get-go. I mean, I'm going to try, but you know, by the end of the game, I want this character to really be just soloing as much as possible, and the rest of the guys in his group are just going to be there to pick up the pieces, really. But these old Fallout games are just great. Um, I'll let this guy do his briefing here. I love that they got Arlie Ermy to be in this. Okay, let's equip the brass knuckles there. We don't need to be using the melee weapon right now. We'll have Farsight. Farsight, go talk to the village elder here. Now, I don't want to. The manner in which I'm playing is obviously probably a little not standard, and I don't want it to be in any way taken or interpreted in a fashion sorry, this guy is distracting me, which I am probably shouldn't be talking during the dialogue here. But I don't want it to be misunderstood that I'm not taking the game seriously, because I mean, I absolutely adore the original, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics. I love these games and have played them through, as um, ranged characters, as melee characters. But this is just an extreme build in one direction that just kind of is going in one direction and just throws everything, and including caution and all sense, to the wind. So what I'm going to do is take this buff out here, and what it should do is it should increase my strength and endurance, and I can't remember, I think it might increase my agility a little bit too, and I'm not sure if it gives me any more damage resistance, but what I plan on doing is taking this buff out and just going and beating the heck out of some guys. Okay, yeah, it does give me some agility, so I need to go ahead and put my sentry mode on aggressive, and I'm just going to run up to these guys, and I'm going to leave it in real-time mode and just basically just run up next to him and then let him do the rest. Bam! There we go. He takes care of business. So what might be the best for him to do is let's run away from that guy really quick. Lay down, get my action points back up here, because I want full action points when I run up on this guy. And I'm going to run through a few guys really quick, do some killing. Uh-oh. Okay, good, he didn't get that one off, or he didn't hit me. Basically, my strategy is to go through, kill as many guys as I can, and maybe do some looting towards the end. That way I can kind of speed things up, maybe towards the end, for the purposes of you guys watching, and possibly since my guy's gonna be using a lot of drugs, his drugs will be less likely to wear off if I'm not spending a lot of time looting. But I probably need to use some of these drugs now. Let's see. Having a reasonable amount of success so far, as long as I don't get criticaled. That guy's got a shotgun, so this could end poorly. This could end poorly. The first few levels are gonna be really kind of um, kind of risky business, or more risky than maybe some of the later levels, simply because voodoo. Yep, need some more. Definitely more drugs, the better for this guy. I don't know if I'll need to take voodoo in this one. Okay, so we got 3 enemies up here. What I might be able to do is actually get everyone in on this. Get everyone in on this and just kind of ambush them all. Uh-oh. Well, my guy didn't do most of the, or any of the work there, but my other people made short work of them. So fortunately, these guys here at the beginning don't really appear to. Uh-oh, there's a lot of guys here. Blinded him. Okay, that guy didn't have anything. Winded. Oh shoot, he used a stim pack or something. Would have been nice to be able to loot that, but oh, well, he had a bunch anyway. He had a bunch anyway. Oh wow, a lot of medical supplies there. Doesn't look like any of these people are willing to talk. So, locksmith kit. I'll make one of these guys locksmith. You know, of course, I'm gonna have to get someone in my entourage, so to speak, to fill in all the gaps, because I'm not gonna have any of the skills. Let's see, we got a person over here. Any of the skills, standard skills, like lockpicking, traps, science, outdoorsman. Outdoorsman's going to be really important, you know, to avoid encounters. You know, if you don't have someone in the party with good outdoorsman skill, you wind up with a lot of unnecessary encounters. So, you know, things like that. You know, my guy is definitely not going to have, tank here is definitely not going to have any superfluous skills. You know, at the end of the day, he's pretty much just going to be able to run around and beat people up. That's about it. Okay. Let's see if I can crawl up to this guy, or to this door here, and then get in on this guy. See, one critical hit could end this before it really begins. But Fortunately, he is getting the job done right now. He's getting it done. I'm just mostly picking up everything. I don't think these glass bottles are really even worth carrying. Don't think they're worth their weight. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these healing powders just because, oh man, they look like they're dug in down there, but no guts, no glory, huh? Let's see if I can run past their area. Okay, I got down here. Okay, I'm going to try to run in there and beat that one guy to death and then get out of there. Uh-oh. Success. Let's get out of there. Take that other healing powder. See, I think the healing powder has a perception penalty, and obviously I don't really care about a perception penalty because I don't have any perception to speak of to begin with. So, I think that's a punch dagger, which I believe, let's see, 9 to 12, 12 to 21. That is a considerable damage upgrade. So, you know, we've just started. Oh, gee whiz. Not sure if the mic picked that up, but there is a considerable, I just used the word considerable twice in close succession. But there is a significant thunderstorm brewing outside. Hopefully I am not about to lose power. I have a UPS on my computer, but I will hopefully not lose power. Wow. Okay, that went pretty well. That went pretty well. Okay. So far, Tank's doing pretty good. His new punch dagger is making it very short work of these guys. Let's climb up here. Oh, got a guy. Got a guy. Yeah, these guys have nothing on this guy. Oh shoot. Lost far sight there. Okay. Got my group there a little discombobulated, but I think all in all we are pretty good. Pretty good. So let's onwards. There we go. Another one down. Another stim pack to the pile. He's got a pretty good stash of stim packs there. Another raider here. That guy didn't even react. Didn't even know what hit him. 2 more stim packs to the stash. We're getting a pretty good supply of. Oh, got a guy. Okay, we got another guy down here in the corner I saw. Now, I was actually playing this game just a couple days ago, so I played the first few levels, so I do actually kind of remember where a lot of these guys are. So I should be able to breeze through. This first couple pretty quick. Okay, where's Farsight? Getting ahead of everybody. Okay. Man, this guy is... Oh, I remembered the guy being in here. Okay, there he is. That person... Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on a second. It's a trap. Tough break, buddy. Oh, gee whiz. Let's see. Man. Okay, let's go over to this guy. And so I did 40 points of damage to that guy. Man, just annihilating these guys. Absolutely devastating these guys. I mean, you can't make a character who's gonna just blast through this stage, this particular level at least, um, better than this. I challenge you to do so. I challenge you to make someone who's gonna do better than this on this particular one. Now this part's gonna be difficult because here's the boss, and there's gonna be a lot of guys shooting at me here. So, whoops. Not sure if he's going to be able to weather this. Might have to bring in my gun, my shooters on this. Okay. Okay, so it looks like someone's actually going to come up here. So, first things first, let's go ahead and take one of my things here. I'm going to see if I can get Farsight up here on the roof to pop a couple shots down through there. If I can maybe take one or two of them out, that would certainly facilitate things down under. I am not getting an angle up here, am I? It happens. Now, I mean, I do have the option of popping some of that voodoo. It's not... It's not, not something that I can't do for sure. Let's see. I mean, see, the thing is, if I run in there and commit... Whoa. Oh, they made a critical error here. Well, that was their fault. I wonder, hold on a second. Let's go to options here. Okay, I'm on normal. Let's go to hard. That might not have happened if I was on hard. I honestly can't remember what the differences were in terms of AI. Of course, that being said, since I am on tough guy, I might wanna put it on normal. Um, might want to put it on normal for the sake of these videos, so I don't have to load it as often. Um, okay, so what I want to do really quick before I go on my looting frenzy here, and note here's my cursor down here. I'm playing this in Windows 8, which if you've looked at Steam, there's like this Windows 8 workaround where it's in windowed mode. So I'm having to trim some off the bottom and off the top, and it's just it's a mess. But one of the stupid things that's happening is it keeps your cursor in these black parts down here. It's very irritating. But anyway, what I want to do with my level here, toughness. No question about it. Absolutely no question about it. 10% damage resistance. You can take this, I believe, 3 times, and that's going to be my next 3 perks. Absolutely no question about it. You need every bit of damage resistance you can with this build. And I want unarmed. I want to land as many hits as I can. So let's do that. And Farsight, she's leveling up right now. I'm going to go ahead and pick Swift Learner for her. And I think I'm going to pick the same for Stitch, just because I want them to get more experience. And I'm going to get her lock. I'm going to make her my locksmith. And Stitch, I'll give Swift Learner as well. And Stitch is going to be my first aid doctor guy. And I might pick up science with him too in a little bit, but for right now, that's what I'm going with. Let's see. Now she needs that, so I'm going to speed up.
I'm going to speed up the looting here, so you guys don't have to watch all of that. And you know, at least for now, I think what I am going to do is put it on normal. And if you want to chastise me for that, that's fine. If I, you know, honestly, if I get a comment about it, you know, then I will put it on hard. How about that? Because I haven't got a single comment on any of my videos, so and that'll actually encourage me to do to make a change. But I think in this particular case, it will facilitate. It will facilitate, you know, just making progress in the game. And I don't think there's going to be. I don't think there's going to be a huge difference. Honestly, I can't remember. Like I said, it's been so long since I played a considerable chunk of this game. I can't remember if I looted this pot as well. Okay. But it's been a very long time since I played, you know, a bunch of this game, so I can't rightly remember whether hard is going to be really hard or not. But you know, for the most part, I'm looking to enjoy the experience, and I don't think that the normal level of difficulty is going to be a an inappropriate. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna send Stitch to collect some of this stuff, because I think when my guy's steroids run out, he's not gonna be able to pick up some of that crap, or he's not gonna be able to carry it. On normal, I don't think that it's such that it's going to invalidate this build. I don't think it's going to say be such that that we can be like, well, it was a good build on normal, but it just won't hold any water at all on hard. And if you want to say that, I suppose that's fine. But anyway, I played it before, and it worked. Well, hold on a second. I see a civilian over there. I don't remember seeing him when I was playing earlier. I'm gonna send this person over to talk to. Send Farsight over to communicate. Open a line of communication. What's going on here? Nice. Very cool. I did not remember that. Not one bit. Not one bit. An extra healing item for free. But I think that we can just go down here and I can talk to the shaman. Or the elder, excuse me. I just talked to the shaman.
Excellent. Well, okie dokie. So I'm going to head back to base. Hopefully not get waylaid by enemies. Awesome. Alrighty. Bunker Alpha. Okay. Alright. Well, what I think I'm going to do is more or less probably just cut it off here and just do some more or less some management because I definitely don't need to do to do all of the base management stuff on screen, as it were, because that would just inventory management in this can be a little bit of a slog. Even though I'm not gonna really use my secondary people, I'm just really kind of focusing on this guy, and his inventory is going to be pretty simple. It's just going to be whatever he can punch with the best, and whatever drugs he can find. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you can kind of see where this is going. By the end, I hope to have really high damage resistance. He's going to be rocking some power armor, and he's going to be popping drugs, any drugs he can get his hands on, and you know, just walking up to whatever he can get up to and punching it until it until it's no longer a threat. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll pick up here next time.